Hey, Ray Sean, thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Can you tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and how long you've been doing it?
So, I'm Rayshawn White. I stay in like the Chicago suburbs of Illinois, and I've been doing solar since 21 or 22. No, I think it was like actually 23. So since like 23, 22, and yeah, I was basically a rep. Now, kind of transitioning into kind of just trying to run teams and doing a couple other things. So things have transferred a lot from at least starting from just doing the door knocking into doing a little bit higher aspect and evolving with you guys.
Yeah, now you're starting to run your own business, right?
Yep.
Love it. Love to hear that. Can you tell us a little bit more about like how much time you're spending on the back end work? Yeah, how, what your feeling was that? Was that frustrating? You feel like that was a waste of time, or were you happy doing that?
Well, I mean, it definitely took a lot of time out of my day to being on doors to be most effective, and then now it's like I just spend maybe about like 10 to 15 to maybe like 30 minutes at most, just making sure that if anything needs to be added or what was completed and this, that, and the third. But it definitely takes a lot of stress off your shoulders not having to do those individual tasks, and because there's like so many little things in what we do.
Yeah, exactly. And give us a feel for the difference in terms of your numbers and how much more or less money you're making pre-working with us and now that you are working with us.
So when I first started with Sunrun, I was probably averaging maybe like I mean anywhere in between like 3 to at most like 7 installs. And then when I was with you guys and I caught a little momentum and I was being able to be on more doors and be more effective, I started boosting quarters to like 12 to 15 installs a quarter. So like from making like maybe like 12, maybe at most 15,000 to having like 30, 40K, 30, 40K, 40K quarters.
Wow. Okay. So that was an increase in you're going from 12K to 30 to 40K. So that's almost a you're making three times more money working with us than before.
Correct. Especially with like even dead accounts like the first week of having you guys, they recovered 5 dead accounts and 3 of them went to install.
Wow. Impressive. Yeah. We like to give you those quick wins right off the bat.
Yep.
And tell me, what are some of your favorite things about what we do for you?
Um, I just say like anything that pops into a head that you could ever think that you would want to do yourself. The assistant can do it, and I like it at the same time is like at the end of the day, like I know I'm giving them so much stuff to where it's like what I mean. I want to be doing my part to help them out because at the end of the day, we're all humans. You know what I mean? And they do a tremendous job with all the overload that we give them. So I like to give them their complete respect too because they do an amazing job. They do a lot.
Appreciate that, Ray Sean. And could you give us like an estimate in terms of like how much time it saves you on a weekly basis and how much more time are you able to focus on the activities that are real important to you that make you money?
Honestly, like I said, it's giving me at least like around like 6 hours, around like six to a really good like 6 to 8 more hours because I'm on doors all day with my team, and then the only thing I have to do at the end of the day is see like what task I need to add or what was completed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's giving me all the time I need to be effective on the doors. And then if I have anything in between, it's literally just a quick test, a text to the assistant, and they add that task on there. And then if they're not already doing the million things that you have them doing, they're adding that onto their sheet of things to do.
I love that. So in addition to getting your time back, it allows you to just stay a lot more focused instead of having to go back and forth between admin and sales. You're just in the sales the whole
Yeah,
time.
and then like scheduling out your whole process, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna have stuff adding every single day, and then with like your customer progress throughout the week, it keeps you very organized.
hmm And what would you say to somebody who's on the fence about working with us, about getting one of our assistants?
Honestly, you gotta know at the end of the day that for you to be great, you have to what I mean, you have to make a jump in anything you do, you know. And I think number one with you guys is like you have to understand the value in it, because there is a tremendous amount of value that you might be overlooking. Like, oh, I can do that. I've had plenty of people be like, well, I can do all that, but it's like at the end of the day, you're not. You're not doing it. So why not have somebody where they're specialized into doing that job, and doing those little minute things, have that do that too, because it'll free you up to do more personal things, more work things, and it keeps you fully organized. For somebody like me that has like a tremendous amount of energy and I stay losing focus, it definitely helps me stay on track.
Love that. Well, thank you so much, Ray Sean. We've loved working with you these last couple of years, and we'll look forward to many more to come.
Yes, let's do it, man.
Awesome. Thanks.